Hey fellow duathletes, I just finished a ride, bike ride. Thought I was going to do 16, but my odometer was not working right, and I think I ended up doing around 20, which is fine, but it was a pretty good ride, and actually a pretty good pace, just because it cooled off a little bit and went with how my body felt. So, and speaking of which, that odometer, I know sometimes when I put the odometer next to my phone on my front handlebars or too close to my front bike light, I think there's a little power drain. I'm not sure how that works, but sometimes my odometer gets a little skittish, comes on and off with that. So I don't know if that's really the case or not, but I try to keep things spread apart best I can on that. All right, so anyway, outside of that, the plan on this thing is, what's the video today is titled, so what the hell's the plan, man? What's the plan, Stan? So plan is, there's not really much of a plan. These first few weeks is about conditioning. If you can go on and you want to go on and do an 8-week, 16 or 12-week, whatever, duathlon training plan. If you're just getting back into it or not done it at all, that's worthless. You don't need to do that. Right now we're just working on foundation, and we just have to kind of train the way our body lets us train and try to get our foundation and work our way up. So for running, I'm going to spend the first 3 weeks, probably 2 to 3 weeks. My goal is that 2-minute run or 2-mile run, but what I'm going to do is each week I'm going to try to, or each run, maybe take a minute off the walk. The second week I'll take a minute off the walk and add a minute on the run. And then by the 3rd or 4th week, I'm hoping that I can at least go a mile out, minute on, minute off, and then run the full mile back without taking any time off on an easy run. So the goal is in about 4 weeks, I'm going to be running, hopefully run a mile at a decent, not a fast pace, but something that feels comfortable, like you're actually running, not plodding along and it's painful. So that's the goal for the first 4 weeks, and that's the same thing. So I'll probably do that. 1 week I'll do it twice a week, and next week I'll do it 3 times a week, because we got a bike. So biking's the same thing. I'm just going to do 16-mile rides twice a week or 3 times a week, depending on what my run schedule is. And then I'm going to eventually get to a point where I'll add in maybe a longer 20-mile ride in about 3 weeks. Add that, and then after about 4 weeks, we'll start looking at some different things and working on our pedal speed and our stroke and a few other things for a little tougher, get a little faster on the bike. So that's it. That's the plan. As I said, there's not really a plan. I think right now it's just about getting in condition, get our fat asses back in shape. And then once we get in shape and we get a race targeted, if you're going to target something, I would target a 5K run. Let's say maybe 8 weeks, a couple months, or maybe a little bit after that, weather cools down. See if you pick a 5K race, that's going to be my goal. Maybe I can find me a 5K race to run. If I can get through a 5K comfortably, then I'll know I'll be in a good position to start working on a little bit of speed work a little more often, or do some of those things, and maybe prep, try to get fast for the spring for a duathlon race. I don't know if there's really going to be enough time to do a fall, or even if there's going to be any going on. So we'll worry about that a little bit later. So that's it. So again, first week, remember your rest days. So I would do, this week I'm going to do, I did 3 runs. I'll do 3 runs this week, 2 bikes, and I'll have 2 days off. So that's 3 runs this week, 2 bikes. Next week I'm going to do 3 bikes, 2 runs, but 2 days off. Every week I'll take at least 2 days off, and if I need a 3rd day, I'll take it. Like I said, I don't need to look at an Excel sheet on a triathlon or duathlon training schedule and try to fixate myself on that, and then I'll just get frustrated, and you will too. You don't need that. So relax. Let's just work on foundation, get in shape, have some fun, start feeling better, eat good, and get a little weight off. And speaking of weight, so I would I use a scale called Withings. I would use a Withings scale, but I would weigh yourself once a week. So I weigh on a Sunday, and then I'll wait and weigh myself the next week, and hopefully we can lose a pound a week or so, gradual, and with some good diet and exercise, maybe 2, but don't look at it every day. Your weight will fluctuate with your water and your training. You go up and down 2 pounds in a day, sometimes 3, who knows. That'll just frustrate you. So that's it. We'll check in with you later. Thanks, bye.